Black history is all about. All about. And as I prayed and I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, I just know there must be something to this Black history. We have great men and great women down through the years, starting in the 1700s. We look at Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass. We look at Martin Luther King, and we look at all of these great people down through the years, how they have shaped our history, And I said, God, I need to know what is the real truth to Black history. And as I began to study on Black history, I went through pages and pages and pages about Black history. And I was really appalled about what it is that I have found about Black history. And I began to pray. And as it begins to unfold, it kind of hurt my heart on what it is that the enemy have blinded us as a people to the truth.
All right.
To the truth. And as I give my introduction on what Black history means to me and what I have discovered just by studying on Black history, I just want you to know is this. It's not what I might just think. It is about knowledge and knowing the truth.
My Lord.
Knowing the truth. Black history is a celebration of knowledge of our existence. It represents the past, present, and future of the African American, Native American, European American, Canadian American, white South Africans, and many other cultures. It's a reminder of the positive influences as well as the unwanted trails of the past that have surfaced from the oppression of our cultures, and how today it still have a huge impact on our future generation. I'm not biased, nor prejudiced, or unfair. I only seek knowledge to understand my culture. Hosea 4:6 says this: my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
My Lord.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Down through the years, we have heard our ancestors. We even had mentors mentors, we had school teachers, even our parents say knowledge is power.
All right.
To obtain knowledge, you must study to know the truth. 2 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved,
All right.
a workman unto God,
All right.
rightly dividing the word of truth. Black history. We have placed black history in a box. Just as we have many of times placing our God in a box,
Wow.
unlimiting ourselves from the possibilities of truths that can truly set us free.
All right.
I'm going to hold there for a second. As I began to do my study, I went as far as the 1700s on how the merchant ships began to trail the ways of the sea. And they came across Africa. And as they came across Africa, the intent of them was to make peace. But seeing that Africa was a very poor continent in that time, to where they lacked a lot that the merchants had that they did not have. And a lot of it had to do with some of the goods that they have. And so in certain ammunitions of weapons and so on, because they also fought wars. But finding out as the time rolled, the merchants also wanted something. And not just that, before it even gotten to the point of Africa, in a lot of the European states and Italy and places like this, they also dealt with slaves also. But what happened is that there was a sickness, and a lot of them began to die because of transport. And so when they came across Africa, they decide, we got something here. So what they did, they used a little bit of manipulation. Okay? They explained to them that the fact that what their purpose is. Now, I mind you, not everybody is good. Even if you look in your own family. Because we found out that our own people sold us first to merchants. Because of the goods and the ammunition that they needed. Okay? Now they may have thought that that was a good thing in the beginning. But I just want to let you know, human trafficking was going on a long time ago.
Amen.
And not just that, that our own people also sold us into slavery because of what they needed. Now, it was probably, most likely, just a casual thing that they needed, because they wanted to have the best of the bread of some of their women, the babies, and so on, and because you had poachers who captured them and then send them away. But it got to a point where it wasn't so easy to switch up merchants and for goods and for ammunitions. they decide that what they want to do is sneak into Africa and start taking them as what they call poachers. And what they do, they come in, they set camp, and what they do, they start taking our babies. But I just want to let you know, this is what portrays of a truth of black history. We always, for years, wanted to just blame it on what we say, the white man.
All right.
No, actually, we were given up before we began to be taken.
All right.
And so, and as it unfolds, it says we put God in a box.
No.
It is unlimited ourselves from the possibility of truth that can set us free. Now, if you look at today, our own people are also enslaving us. I just want you to also know that putting black history in a box, we just want to just make it just one race.
All right.
One race. It was more than just a black man.
All right.
And to say black man, you are referring to the color of his skin.
All right.
But let me just let you know, the Australian cultures of also because of climate. This is the reason why their skin was so dark. That's why you also can have white Africans, and they are just as dark as you are.
All right.
Now, it says, we have stated earlier, knowledge is power. But the word of God also says in Proverbs, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the holy is understanding. We look at today, our own people are enslaving us.
Man.
We got human trafficking. It doesn't make a difference what color they are yet still being taken.
Man.
They're being taken.
Yeah.
Being enslaved. You have people who are in abusive relationships.
All right.
It doesn't make a difference the color of their skin.
All right.
They are yet still being beaten, ridiculed,
Well.
and it does not really have anything to do with the color of their skin.
Man.
The beginning of wisdom. Wisdom to understand the truth is the real freedom.
Man.
When you come to the acknowledgement that I need God, and you act upon it,
Well.
it will set you free.
Amen. Amen.
When I look at the word black history,